spectacular, Sophie. Every bit as good as the Mayor of London predicted it would be. We had a bit of everything in there. The music, just listening to it all. We had Stormzy, we had the lightning seeds, football's coming home. A little bit of Nessun Dorma and Pavarotti. I can tell you, nobody will be sleeping for quite some time in London after that. It was absolutely brilliant. Let's just go into the crowd and we'll just ask some of the guests here who travelled from all over the world for this. Just tell me, you came all the way from Guatemala for this tonight. Was that worth the journey?
It's worth it, like a lot. You have no idea. It is like amazing. It is an extraordinary experience, and I'll recommend it like a lot.
Happy New Year.
Happy
you
New
really
Year.
enjoyed it.
Yes, I did.
Tell me, what did you think of that?
It was great. That was my first time. I really did not expect that.
Better than you thought?
Yeah, better than I thought.
Wow. Was it worth waiting for hours in the cold and getting
It
a
was.
place?
I really did think 4 hours wasn't worth it.
Tell me, what kind of a message does London send to the world when you see this?
I think it's just really special that we have such a big city, like, just showing stuff like that. Like, other cities don't do that.
Fantastic. Happy New Year.
Happy New
Tell me, how did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I think that is exciting, and that is a good memory for me. Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. So you can see the reaction there. People just loved it. You know, people have been here 5, 6 hours waiting to get their place, waiting in the cold, and they've absolutely loved that tonight. 12,000 fireworks, 3,000 people making it all happen, and 100,000 people all with tickets here on the embankment. I'm going to talk to this lady. Now, you were telling me earlier on how cold you were.
I'm freezing.
Was it worth the wait?
It's worth it, definitely. Yeah, it's so beautiful. I love it.
Tell me, what did you think of the fireworks?
It was amazing. It was amazing. It's beautiful. It was so
Fantastic.
nice.
This man from High Wycombe, I spoke to you earlier on.
Yeah.
You've been to London on New Year's Eve before.
Yeah.
How does that rate?
That was unbelievable. I think it's better than last year. Definitely 100%. 100%. But yeah, it's been a good time. Good. It's a good start to the new year. Obviously a new decade too. So hopefully I'll be looking for something bigger next year.
Happy New Year. Tell me, what did you think of it?
It's magical. It's beautiful, like the lights, everything, the sound. Take my family here. It's fantastic. It's amazing. The best moment. Like you end of the year. Like the end of the year is the best ever. Like
And tell me, what kind of a message does London send to the world when people are watching this from all over?
happiness. Like we work here. We live here. Like all the year. Like end of the year, we're just happy and enjoying and. Like, London is the best place ever.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
So there you go. Everyone's just so pleased with the fireworks display here tonight on the embankment. It has been fantastic. The Mayor of London predicted at 6 o'clock on Sky News that this would be the best one in history. And I have to say, of all the New Year's Eves I've spent in London, that's pretty spectacular, Sophie. Absolutely brilliant. Roll on 2020 and everything it brings for everyone.
High praise indeed. A happy new year to you as well, Enda. Thank you for your coverage in the early hours of 2020. Well, there were some pretty spectacular fireworks that we saw in London and also in Edinburgh. But of course, cities around the world have been welcoming in the new decade, the 20s. Let's have a look now at some of the fireworks displays we've seen so far.
Yes.
all of us at welcome to a new year and a new decade, the 20s. We've seen some pretty spectacular fireworks tonight from Hello again and a very happy new year to you from all of us at Sky News. Welcome to a new year and a new decade, the 20s. We've seen some pretty spectacular... preview. That's our first look at what's on the front pages as they arrive. In the next half hour, we'll have a look at what's making the headlines with the columnist Yasmin Alibhai-Brown and the Love Sport radio presenter Patrick Christys. So let's see what is on some of those front pages then. The Eye reports on the bushfires ravaging large parts of Australia and goes with the headline, Australia ablaze. The Express leaves with a New Year message from Prime Minister Boris Johnson, heralding what he calls a coming decade of hope and glory. The top story in The Guardian, the attack by protesters on the American embassy in Baghdad, which the US says was instigated by Iran. More than 500 children a day are victims of thefts and muggings, but are too scared to tell police, says the Daily Telegraph. The Daily Mirror leads with Prince William launching a major environmental prize in a bid to save the planet, while the Star reports on complaints from people climbing Mount Snowdon, saying it's too steep, too cloudy, and there's no branch of Costa coffee. There you go. Well, we're joined tonight on complaints from people climbing Mount Snowdon, saying it's too steep, too cloudy, and there's no branch of Costa coffee. There you go. Well, we're joined tonight by Yasmin Alibhai-Brown and Patrick Christys. Not sure what people were expecting there, but never mind. Good to have you on the last paper review of the decade. And according to the Daily Mirror, there's a decade to save the world. This is the first story that you've chosen to focus on.
Yeah, they've gone very big on this because Prince William has just, as one of his charities, has launched a major environmental prize. And I think, you know, in history, there's always a moment when something begins to really come together. And I think we're reaching that moment with the environment. I heard